What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. And welcome to the final episode of March, everybody. It's actually a Sunday today, which I haven't recorded on a Sunday in a very long while, which means that there's not really much to do today besides the agenda. So we're going to have to focus on that today. Now, what is the agenda, you might ask? Well, that's going to mostly just be based on how much I'm willing to decorate and how many things I want to see if I can craft. This is going to be pretty much, well, not the last episode, but one of the last episodes that I spend on actually beautifying the island just a bit more. I mean, there's some things I still want to get to sort of add to the entire situation, especially in this area where actually, in the next episode, I'm going to try to get a few things that'll make this whole area a little bit nicer. But for now, you can see the fruits of our labor from the last episode. I was able to put down some paths. All the trees sprouted up, and we've actually got this area finally filled in a bit, which is the most I can say in pretty much this entire playthrough, honestly. That whole area was empty for a super long time. And actually, oh, that is the tiger. I don't know why I thought that was like a different butterfly up there. Well, is there actually two tigers? There are two. Okay, there's, oh my gosh. Okay, there is actually one worth catching, a peacock here. I'm going to actually go after that, please, and thank you. I do need to show you guys the inside of my house as well, but actually, before I do that, let's check my HHA rating this week and see what I get. 125,000. Okay, good to know. Man, I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get to 150. I will try. I will certainly try to get to 150. So I kind of gave you guys the wrong impression when talking about the Happy Home Academy in the last episode because I said, oh, well, you know, you get the gold plaque and you're done. That's not technically true. 150,000 is the max number of points you can get, and if you're able to achieve that, that's when you actually get the highest rated trophy from them, which I would like to get and put in my house. I do have the silver and the bronze, but not quite the gold. So I've finished every single room for the most part, so I'm going to have to see if I can make any adjustments to hopefully raise that just a bit better. But let's see, Bill, dear Maximum, sometimes I hear others talking about training their brains, but I have no idea what to do to lift, what to lift to work my brain muscles. I'm kind of worried I'm gonna fall behind help. Well, you should try lifting some math equations, Bill. I hear that helps a tremendous amount. But yeah, gonna work on that. I'm also gonna be, of course, giving gifts to all of my villagers as we go today. But like I said, I do want to show some of the improvements that I have made, and also again work on mostly crafting things. That's gonna be kind of the main thing. So I made some changes over here. Moved a bench over here, put that machine, that slushy machine, over that way. But otherwise, this area has mostly stayed the same. There's not really a ton to speak of regarding this area. I am, like, ridiculously tempted to add one more bridge here, though, if I possibly can. Just kind of terraform this just so that I can get a diagonal bridge across the way. I don't know. We will see. I honestly don't even know where my limits are because it's been so long since I laid out all these things that I have no idea if I'm even allowed to put down more bridges or inclines. But I put some benches here in the park just to kind of add to it all as well. And then down here, we got ourselves a little outdoor cafe, bistro area, put down a couple of tables. I kind of want to put down one more natural garden table here in the middle, which I might do. I don't know. We will see. But just sort of made this whole area a little bit nicer, just to kind of add to the whole park vibe of it. And he's like, oh, you can go over here. You can smell the flowers. You can go over this way, and you can play some sports. Or you can go over there and have a nice sit and a coffee and maybe read a book or something with the breeze of the ocean at your back. I kind of have always just enjoyed making Animal Crossing feel as cozy an experience as I possibly can as I play through it. And, well, I feel like I've mostly accomplished that with this island. There's definitely some relatively empty spots, just as spots that aren't as empty as they were before. So I've definitely got a little bit of work to do. But yeah, we're going to go through our DIY projects, I think, after I empty my inventory of a lot of the stuff that's in here right now, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shove a few things in storage. I already have, let's see. Oh, I don't have it on me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to open up these fish containers really quickly. I might have shoved it into my storage, so I need to go over that real fast. And also, you're probably wondering why this has moved to the exact opposite side of the tree. Well, that's because I was in the middle of decorating, and then Agnes walked over and sat directly in front of it. So I had to move it just so that I could actually access it. But let me put, no, not those. I'll keep those there. I think I'll put away the mint wrapping paper, but hold on to the navy for now because I'm going to need it for my current fossils. And now let me go back in and actually get some things out just to see if that fish container's in here because I need 3 to make what I wanted to make. Is it under miscellaneous? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I would assume it would be, but I'm not seeing it in here. Maybe I scrolled past it already. So, like, looking at all the stuff I have in here, I don't know if there's really, like, anything in this section that I want to add. Like, I already have the picnic basket, and this is more of an indoor thing. A lot of these are mostly indoor things, so they don't really fit what I'm trying to do. I know I also have some duplicates in here, and I probably should get around to just cleaning this out and selling a bunch, but I've got so much storage space that it's always been very low on my priority list, so I don't really care too much. As far as all of this is concerned, ironwood table, well, that's more indoor. I don't know. There's definitely something I would like to add. Maybe one more table. I think I'll have to craft it, though. But let me see if I can't find the fish container somewhere. I swear I had another one. Okay, I found it. I just needed to sort by alphabetical instead of making that more complicated for myself. That was really silly. Also put a couple more things away. Didn't need you to see that, but there we go. All right, so I'm going to use this to actually just craft a stack of fishing containers, and I'm going to put this kind of in this area over by my ship. Got a few things that I've just sort of added to just to liven up the place just a tiny bit more. It's not like super intense or anything. It's just like a couple of things here and there, but it's more or less the same as what you're probably used to. That was a terrible miss. Okay, though. Seeing as this is the last episode of March, and I think I already went over this before, but I do want to just do it again because I generally am supposed to do this at the end of every single month. I want to go over the critters they're going to be leaving around this time. So March, quite a few fish are leaving, and the one I am the most excited about is actually the bitterling, mainly because that's going to overlap with one of the fish I need to catch in April in terms of shadow size, so that makes catching that slightly easier. But also the yellow perch, stringfish, sturgeon, sea butterfly, and the football fish will all be gone. The only bug that is leaving at the end of the month is the emperor butterfly, and the only deep sea creature that is leaving at the end of the month is the king crab, red king crab. I should be more specific. So yeah, not a ton leaving around this time, mostly just fish, but hey, still good to see that some are leaving, but also that there's still going to be plenty that are going to be sticking around. Hi, Kiki. How are you doing today? I'm going to chat with you real quick. Might be gloomy today, but running into you cheers me up. It's probably going to rain soon based on this weather, I would assume. I'm going to give you a gift, though, because you are still one of the ones I am hunting for in terms of the photo. So we will see. Just keep giving these fossils. Love fossils. Let's see. Rugby uniform. Okay, not what I was hoping for, but I will take it. Thank you very much. Vivian is actually one who I believe is also pretty close, who I apparently didn't talk to in the last episode, so oops, that's my bad. This is also for you, just giving away pretty much all my gifts to everybody but Marina and Blair at this point. I really don't think I'm going to be able to get it from Angus or Bill, though, so they're the ones I'm not going to worry about too much. Gingham picnic shirt, okay. Well, we keep trying. We keep trying. This is actually freeing up inventory space. I know it's not technically because I'm getting things in return. You also, apparently, I missed talking to last time. What the heck, man? I am blowing it right now with all my villagers. Here is another one. Especially because I've been trying to be, like, really diligent about this lately. All right, buddy. What do you think? Buzz already has something like this. Collected myself without giving you something in return. Let's see. Kyle's photo! Hey, there we go. There's our third photo. Thank you, Kyle. All right. We got ourselves another one, which I'm going to have to go and decorate the frame on that a little bit, I suppose. But, oh, my gosh, that is success. Speaking of people that I need to get photos from, Cranston's another one, too, because Cranston's one of our oldest villagers. And, I mean, I'm sure I'm not going to be able to do much better than I did with Kyle, but I will certainly try. Cranston, want to thank you here, man. Folding floor lamp. Okay, well, at least, I'll take a furniture item. That's actually really nice of you. Appreciate it. All right. Definitely focused a lot more on, like, Agnes and Kiki and Cranston, Vivian to a slightly lesser extent at this point. And then Tangy as well. Tangy's another one that I would very much like to get something wrong. I swear I saw her walking around in the opening crawl at the beginning of the episode, but, well, I guess you guys wouldn't have seen that, but I saw her walking around before the game started up, so very shocked that I haven't run into her yet. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is something that I alluded to in the last episode. I know it's a little late to finally be mentioning this. Now, Agnes, I'm not going to talk to you while you have that. Well, actually, I guess we might as well just get it out of the way, because I do need to give you a gift. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was going to happen. Well, stay hydrated. That is such a good response. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I mean, no, seriously, though, stay hydrated, please. No, this is the thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how much of this series we have left. Last episode, I alluded to talking about it, but it was like 30 minutes into the episode when I brought it up, and I felt like that was just a little bit too late to be finally going over that. So we are getting really, really close. Star Shades, thank you very much. We are getting very, very close to the end of this entire experience. June 6th is the anniversary of this entire Let's Play. We're getting so unbelievably close, you guys. And, well, at the cadence that I'm uploading episodes now, you know, doing them a week, sometimes even 2 weeks apart, yeah, it's going to be over before we all know it. But I do want to give a definitive timeline and a definitive answer. So the last episode of this Let's Play will be going up on September 30th, which means that after this episode, there will only be 7 more episodes left. So, yeah, our adventure is finally coming to an end. Like, very slowly, but it is getting there. So, kind of exciting, but also just kind of like, man, all this work and it's going to be finally over. Not that I'm not like excited to get to that point, because I feel like I've played so much Animal Crossing for this Let's Play, but at the same time, it's like, aw, it's gonna be over finally, man. I mean, I suppose that's fine. Okay, nothing very outdoorsy here. I don't really think I need that either. Yeah, I'm not like in love with anything. What am I doing? Okay, this is what I was looking at, was customization kits. I'm actually gonna get a lot of these, like so many that I am gonna overflow into a second inventory slot. So give me just a moment while I buy a bunch. Okay, no, I got to exactly 50. Okay, that actually worked out perfectly. That's the exact amount that I want to have. So, the next thing on our docket, we're going to get to crafting now and figure out what I actually want to add to this entire situation, especially that I don't already have in my storage. It'd be very silly to craft more than I actually need. But one thing I am actually crucially short on at the moment is regular wood. I have all the hardwood and the softwood in the world, but as I've said before, regular wood is the most annoying because I feel like it appears the least often out of trees and is also the one that is required from the most recipes. So I am getting very low on that. I just want to go through here really quickly and make sure there's nothing like... So nothing outdoorsy that'll like work to sort of beautify this entire landscape that I'm missing. A garbage can... Honestly, I think I am going to move that to my pockets. I think I could put that somewhere, probably over in my park area. That would be good. Although, would the waste bin be better? I guess that's the question. I think I'll just do the trash can. I think that'll be fun. Manhole cover, I'm probably not going to bother. Well, actually, you know what? I think I actually will do something with that. We got oil barrels. I definitely won't do anything with those. Ski rack, no. If I had a place to put this dormant volcano, I'd actually probably put that somewhere close, but I don't really have a good place for that. That's going to like work with the framing of my island anyway. It's a very good like background piece to use if you're ever doing like perspective framing in Animal Crossing, which is absolutely something you can do. Highly recommend looking up some people's ability to actually make that work on their island, where they sort of sequester off areas to give it this whole like distant feel. You can even do things like make like a small town look like it's been built at the base of the volcano if you do it properly. And a dormant volcano is very good for that, but I feel like it's not very good for any other purpose. As for everything else here, I'm probably good. So honestly, there's not much in here that I can really work with. So let's go into my DIY recipes really quickly. That's right, I got a golden dharma. That was from Angus, actually, the other day, which is kind of funny. Not that I'm ever going to make that. Going over housewares really quickly. Let's see. I'm probably not going to do anything in the regular wooden set, log set. I mean, log set's a little bit tempting, but just a bit too rustic, I think. It's not really going to fit what I'm trying to do. Natural garden table. I think I'm going to do the regular natural garden table as opposed, or square table instead of the garden table for what I have planned. Luckily, that uses hardwood. We got the tea table here. No. Barrels, butter churns. Probably none of this. Actually, I'm going to see if I can make the garden wagon. 3 red cosmos, 3 yellow roses, and 3 white hyacinths, because I have a place I could probably put that. Did not mean to change. Storage said no. Stalls, I think I'm done on those. I already have a brick well somewhere. Silo somewhere. Okay, let's see. Any of these other stone ones that are going to work? I wish I had a place to put the sauna heater, but I don't. Already got garden rocks absolutely everywhere. Yeah, none of this is really going to do me too good. Western style sown. I mean, nobody died, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. Don't really think that's going to do me a ton of good. A lot of these are very indoorsy. Oh, this is what I need to do. I need to go get a bunch of vines and glowing moss. And you'll all see why in a moment, so I can craft a couple more things. I think vines are actually more important than the glowing moss, though, based on what I actually need them for. Beekeeper's hive, that's actually super tempting to go after. You know what? I think I will do that. And then, let's see, tiny library, no. Oh, that's right, and I can make the stacked fish containers right now. I'll do that here in a second. Let me just go through the rest of this list. Some bamboo stuff that I'm probably not going to bother with too much. I don't know, would any of these be good? Could do a bamboo basket. Maybe a couple floor lamps. I don't know, those would be good to put like by Kiki's house, I think. Nothing with the eye set. Okay, that pretty much covers all that. Now, as for the miscellaneous things, just want to check these super quickly. I mean, the Imperial Pot's cool because you can put like a lot of different like food things in it if you customize it, but I'm probably not going to do that. Well, actually, I think that's the frying pan. I might be getting these two mixed up. I mean, this is supposed to be just a wok, basically. Nothing else here really is too great. I mean, I could just put a dead carp on a piece of wood. That'd be kind of hilarious. Yeah, nothing else really fits too much. Pile of cash. I mean, if that's the hot item of the day, hell yeah, but otherwise I won't bother with that. So speaking of, why don't we actually check and see? I need to be checking for that more often because that is honestly one of the best ways to make money. It is actually hot item for a fortune as the achievement today. So why don't we take a look and see what the hot item is today? Yeah, I can craft that as well. Boomerang and pumpkin curry. No, thank you. Okay, so let me go into my favorites, and I'm also going to uncheck some of the ones I've already made. So I've already made that one. I need to keep that. Uncheck that. Do I want to make a gong? I kind of want to make a gong. I'm going to uncheck that. Oh, and I do need to make some tall lanterns. Okay, so cool. The only other thing I still need to do actually involves me going on a little bit of a trip. So we're going to let's head to Harv's Island first really quickly. Just check Red's inventory. Actually, his doesn't change over on Sundays. It changes on Mondays. Never mind. We're going to skip that entirely, and we're going to go straight to work. Alrighty, we made it. Now, I don't think I'm going to have enough pokey by the end of this. Oh, wait. Oh, they're doing another thing. Okay, well, cool. I'm not going to be there for that, though. So I don't think I'm going to have enough pokey to do this, but that is not the main reason that I want to come here. The main reason will be in a second. I'm still going to see if I have enough to get myself the chessboard, so let me do one more exchange here really quickly. Hi, Lottie. Yep, DJ. I can believe that because he's done it before, but thank you. Okay, what do we have here? I mean, I think it's very funny that this is here when DJ KK is coming, but regardless, let's see. So, oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough. Bells to pokey. As much as possible. 78, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still not nearly enough to get the chessboard because I'm pretty sure the chessboard is closer to like 90. But I'm going to actually take a look just in case because I definitely want to get one of these just to sort of fill everything out. Oh, no, it's under miscellaneous. What am I doing? 85,500. I mean, I could go and decorate a house and get that done, but that would be way too much work, wouldn't it? And got that taken care of. Thank you. 15,000, which is a little bit more than I actually needed, but I will take it. And yes, I am definitely finished. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was able to actually get what I needed. The things I do for the sake of progression. Okay, give me my chessboard. I've earned that now that I've actually done my job, which I keep going into the freaking wrong submenu. Thank you. Okay. Chessboard is on the way. I am definitely okay with it staying brown. Let's get out of here. And now let's do the main thing that I actually came here for, although that was definitely important, and that is collecting vines as well as glowing moss. I'm going to need to get as much of this as I possibly can if I want to finish all of the rest of my projects here. So let me gather all that I can as I just kind of ignore everybody else here. And yeah, like I said, I don't actually, what am I doing? I don't need to be collecting glowing moss. I still have a ton in my storage. I don't even need to do that. Let's only grab the vines and absolutely nothing else. Anything else is a waste of time. They're all over the place here. I really wish I could pick up some of those like pillars and things up there too, because I could use those for a few things probably, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I wish I could take that. No, it's fine. It's fine. I will live. Fortunately, you don't get a ton of vines, and they take kind of a while to all like spawn here. I think the vines, you'll get like maybe like 10 or 20 every single week. You're honestly better off going after them through the Cap'n Island tours than you are by doing that. However, the glowing moss just grows like regular weeds, so yeah, it's just more like a waiting game, all about patience. Let's see if I can't grab myself another DIY here. Is that Whitney? That's Whitney. It's one of the I think that's one of the prettiest Animal Crossing characters, like no doubt about it. Not, well, I don't know. I don't want to say like too much. It's like, oh my gosh, you're a furry. It's like, well, I mean, I just think she's got a nice, aesthetically pleasing model. I'm sorry. There's plenty of others that are like that too. It's the eyes. Let's just be honest. It's the freaking eyes. Okay, Felicity Ruined Decorated Pillar. I actually didn't have this one. Okay, I need to be going after these probably more. I was like pretty convinced that I had almost all of the Paradise Planning DIYs that you could get on the beach, but that is apparently not the case. So I better head back now and let's get to work. Okay, we made it. So, is there anybody? I mean, I guess I still need to be on the lookout for Tangy while I'm here, but I think right now what I'm going to mainly focus on... Oh, well, I probably should wrap some gifts up. But you know what I can do? Let's do this. I will actually discard all of this stuff for a little bit. So let me drop all of these. I'm going to keep my vines, though, because I'm probably going to need those for what I'm trying to make, because I have multiple conceits here. Just all of these... Okay, fish container, fish container, fish container, Kyle's photo, manhole cover, and garbage can. Okay, cool. Let me go in here really quickly. I'm going to grab a bunch of materials out of my storage. I hope I have enough wood to get this done. I know I need hardwood as well, but I don't think I need softwood. So, why do I have some fossils in here? That is absolutely a mistake. Grab a stack of hardwood, a stack of regular wood. I'm actually going to grab a little bit of bamboo. I'm going to grab actually 2 stacks of stones. And then a stack of iron nuggets. I might need clay. And then I'll also grab glowing moss. Okay. Probably should have grabbed the smaller stack, actually, because that just makes this one stand out awkwardly. All right. So now let me head up this way, and we're going to put a few things together. Hello there, Tiger Beetle. Goodbye, Tiger Beetle. Might as well grab this stone while I'm at it. It's going to get used here in a second anyway. I have the pocket space for it. So I'm going to try to make some things in my craftables menu. So, our favorites menu. So let's make that square table first. This is where the chessboard is going to go once it actually arrives, which will probably be in an in-between, because next episode isn't going to be until the 12th, and there's a very good reason for that, but I'll make a couple of these natural garden chairs. I'm just going to leave them at the color that they're at, since the natural garden set doesn't have a lot of good color options. And I don't want to make them look weathered, so I'll just leave them as is. Make that. Okay, next is... Oh, yeah, the garden wagon. I need to look around and see if I can't find those flowers. Well, I'll make that last. Let me see if I can't make these other ones first. So, tall lantern. I'm going to make a couple of those. And should I make these mossy or not? I don't think I should. I think I should just leave them as is. But I'll make, 2 of those. They do require a lot of stones. This is why I wanted multiple stacks. And then the other ones that I put in here was the gong, beekeeper's hive, and a garden bench. I might want one more garden bench, so let's do that. That's what the regular wood is for. Let's see. Gong. Yeah, let's make the gong as well. I think I know where I'm going to put that, but we'll see. Okay, that's everything I needed there. Now let me just quickly take stock of what I need for this. So I need white hyacinths, red cosmos, and yellow roses. I need to remember that. White hyacinths, red cosmos, and yellow roses. Do I have this growing around my island? Let's see. So far, no. Uh-oh, this is not looking good immediately. I do have red cosmos, so I'm going to pick sorry, Cranston, I'm digging into your garden, but I'm also the one that planted your garden, so I don't really feel too bad about it. White hyacinths and yellow roses. Please tell me those are around here somewhere. This is not looking good. Not at all. They're going to make me... I don't want to have to go and grow them just so that I can make this thing. That would kind of be obnoxious. Okay, this is not looking good. All right, time to go check the community garden. Say if I have any over here. Pansies, windflowers. Oh, I got 2 yellow roses, but no hyacinths still. I know white hyacinths are pretty standard. I can just buy those. but I'm also a yellow rose short. Let's check up here real fast. Red hyacinths. Oh my gosh, this is not working out at all. I'm starting to think I don't have them. Okay, I'm going to go check my area really fast. Oh, man. All the flowers that I've grown, and not one of them is going to fit. Oh, my gosh. Yellow hyacinths. That's the first time I've seen those, but not the color I need. Do you have any in here? No. White and purple. White and purple. Red hyacinths. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Well, I got good news, although it did just start raining as soon as I went inside Nook's Cranny. I was able to actually get a few white hyacinth bags here in Nook's Cranny, and it looks like I'm probably just going to have to wait for the yellow roses to grow on their own here in the garden, so I won't be able to make it until next time, probably in the in-between. So I'm going to put the garden there, put that cart probably in this area. Right up here. And honestly, I'm probably just going to put it like right in this spot right here. That was my original plan with that. So, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, trash can. I need to put the trash can down here somewhere. I think I'm going to put it just kind of like right here on the edge. So, a couple of things that I'm going to be moving around here. Let's see. Kyle's photo. Where's the garbage can? There we go. Let's put that there. Be a good place for that. People do need a place to throw their food away, so it only makes sense. Now, natural square table is going to go kind of here in the middle, although I might want to go just over just a tad. Right there, okay? And now, let's put one natural garden chair here. Perfect. And the other one is right here. So that's going to kind of... obviously, that's going to be where the chessboard's going to end up going. Actually, should I make it... I think I should make it vertically oriented now that I think about it. So, I probably shouldn't have moved the table, but I should have moved the chairs. Let me actually go down a square, though. Let's go, like, right. Is this going to be good? I just messed everything up for myself. That's probably fine, actually. Okay, try that once more with feeling. Now they're both here. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better, especially because I've already got, like, multiple other things that are already... Like, this is vertically oriented, but the top two tables are horizontally oriented, so having a nice balance is just going to look a little bit better aesthetically for this entire situation. But there we go. Okay, got that taken care of. That was the first thing I wanted to do. Next up, I am going to go and place my the gong down, and actually, I want to put this... I don't know how big it is, though. I honestly don't know how big it is. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I honestly have less space in here than I thought I did. Maybe not. Maybe not in Bill's area. Let's see. There could be another place I could put it. Let me take a look around. Could do it in here, actually. I feel like I'm cluttering up Kiki's area just a bit too much, though. Possibly. It would have fit better in Bill's area anyway, but I guess I have less space than I thought. Okay, garden bench, tall lantern... Okay, tall lanterns are definitely going to go in here. I'm going to put one, like, right in here. These are not going to be, like, symmetrically placed as much. They're just going to be more, like, visually placed. If that makes sense. Just to kind of fit in with the bamboo that's around them. Like this. There. I kind of like that, actually. Yep, that's perfect. I definitely like that. Okay, awesome. Well, Gong is actually going to end up being a failure. I mean, it does sell for a fair bit at... Nook's Cranny. I don't know if I should just wait for it to be the hot item or something like that, or I should just outright sell it, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to end up placing that after all. Well, shoot. Okay, the manhole cover, that's got to go somewhere. We're going to put that... I'm just going to kind of put that like right here in the middle of the bricks, sort of, because nobody has been doing anything about the sewage underground, so I'm sure there's a lot of backup going on in this island right now. So now that somebody actually has access to all of it, we can take care of that. Now, fish containers. Okay, I was supposed to do something with those, but what I need to do next is I need to get 3 wasps' nests. So I'm going to go around and do a little bit of tree shaking. I'm going to collect everything that I can as I do this. But eventually, I'm going to see if some wasps pop up, and of course they will fetch me a total of 9,000 bells once I catch them all. But after 3 wasps, it is time to move on. Just looking for all of the non-fruit trees. I really don't need the money or the resources, but I am going to still grab it because I want to declutter my island as much as I can. What's up, Snail? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you away. Didn't really have a choice in the matter. All right, let's check out up here. This is usually like the hotbed of all the wasps whenever I play the game, is in this particular area. So we'll take a look around. Like, my island is kind of very, like, biome segmented, if that makes sense. I mean, that's kind of what I like to do. I like to make these, like, sort of, like, micro sections where just, like, there's a different theme going on. It's generally how I build my islands. I know a lot of people don't like that. They want the entire thing to be much more cohesive. And I understand that, but it's like, the game gives you so many different things to work with, so many different themes that you can cover that, like, I don't know, and I don't know why I fat-fingered there. It just makes more sense to me to just utilize all the space that you have. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not running out of pocket space here. Yeah, it makes more sense to me to utilize all the space that you have with all of the different sets that you have as you go. I feel like that's better because that's how it was in the earlier Animal Crossing games. I mean, you were literally expected to, in each and every single room of your house, have a different set in each of them to get as high a possible HHA rating as you could. And the islands are essentially just a gigantic extension of what you used to do, what home decorating used to be, if I'm being completely honest with you. Wow, I am not finding any wasps, but then again, I have so many trees on the island now that it kind of makes sense, but the fact that I haven't even found one of the daily 5 so far is kind of crazy to me. And also another, I found both my furniture items and no wasps yet. That's wild. Okay, well, I'm going to keep looking around and seeing if I can find these things, and once I get 3, I will report back. And there's 3. Okay, all 3 of them that I was able to find were in these like rows of trees that are between my villagers' houses. I found one there, and then the other 2 were right between Agnes and Bill's house, literally the top and bottom tree. So they really need to be knocking down those wasp nests more often. They're letting them fester in their yards a bit too much, so that's a little bit of an issue. All right, let's go and craft these last couple of things and find a place for them as I just continue to sort of add to the clutter of the island a little bit, and then I think we're going to probably call this an episode. Like I said, not a crazy amount. Oh, wait, what am I saying? I do need to show you guys one more thing, which is actually the 2 rooms in my house that I have been working on, the basement and the top floor. We'll do that before we call this an episode. The other thing was... Oh, yeah, it's not my favorite. It's in my craftables. Although, ruined decorated pillar, I can make 2 of those. Oh, it's too full. Am I going to be able to make the... I have a lot of craftables in here. What the heck, man? Where are you? Stack fish containers. Can we make these? Yes, there we go. Because this should actually free up a little bit of space. So let's do that. All right. And that is going to go somewhere. That's right, because I didn't favorite those. I forgot I didn't do that. Where does the ruined decorated pillar? Let's make one of these. That's like... It's funny that it says ruined, but it's actually fully intact. And then this one, which is actually the broken one. Okay. There we go. And these are actually going to both be used inside my house. Okay, so I will take those. I think... Do I just want to... I honestly think I'm just going to put the little bee thing inside my house next to my insect poster. But as for the stacked fish containers, those are going to go down here. Actually... No. I'm going to put those right there, and hopefully this gives you an idea as to what I'm going to be doing with this area thematically just a little bit more starting next week as I actually work to grab myself a number of things. Okay, I do need to move these flowers around as well. I'm really probably not going to end up using this many Lily of the Valleys. I think I just have more than I know what to do with at this point. I'll definitely use a few of them to sort of decorate this area just a touch. Just got to strategically place all the pink roses, purple mums, and black tulips if I can. I wouldn't mind seeing the black tulips propagate just a bit more, but I think I'm fine on the other 2 colors. I think I'm just going to do that between episodes so you guys can see this. I don't want to waste any more time showing this because I do need to end this episode, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head on inside, and I'm going to show you both upstairs first, and then we'll show downstairs. And downstairs isn't like anything too special, but it's something I talked about a few episodes as, you know, the idea of what I wanted to do with that area, which was go ham on the vine, glowing moss, and bamboo sets, although I didn't actually do anything with the bamboo. Now, this area, I'm still not like fully satisfied on how it's turning out, and actually Kyle's photo, that is going to need to go here. I think I'm okay with keeping him in wood. So we got 3 of the photos here. Golden watering can. I didn't realize that the golden net was something you couldn't place up on top of something. It was supposed to go on this 5th pedestal here, but it doesn't fit, and neither will a fishing rod for that matter. So I'm not going to be able to do anything with that, but got my HHA plaques up here. I guess if I can manage to get my hands on the gold HHA trophy, I will do that. Got a few rare things over here, a coelacanth, golden trout, isopod, and a dorado. I think for as many rare ones as I can get, I will probably move those around. But like I said, I'm not like satisfied with the layout of this entire thing as much. I do want to sort of move some things around, especially because, you know, this picture is just kind of on its own over here, but this whole thing is supposed to just kind of be like a commemorative room, just like all of our accomplishments throughout the game. I still need to get the fish poster and stick it in the middle up there, but slowly but surely I'll be making some changes to this entire thing, and it also depends on what sort of insects and fish that I can still get before all is said and done. Obviously, I'm not going to be getting any more of the super rare beetles or whatnot because we're not going to make it back to that time, but that's more or less the idea of that room. Still got some work to do, but in due time. Now let's go downstairs really quickly and show this place off. This is just kind of more of a moody atmosphere, and this is actually where I'm going to put those decorative pillars. But man, oh man, if there was ever a place to just kind of stand and chill out, what's really cool is when you walk across this floor, it actually creates little like effects walking across it, which I think is just super, super neat. I'm a big fan of the glowing moss set. I love what they did with it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put one of the pillars here, like so, and then let's put the other one on this side. But we did just get a hammock. I wonder how that's actually going to look in here. Because how nice would it be to just kind of sleep in here and just sort of enjoy it, enjoy the atmosphere of it a lot. You also get like the ambiance in the background. It's really, really nice. Although that does kind of clash with this entire thing. And no, I don't need to get some sleep. I'll just lie down. Thank you very much. But yeah, made myself a nice little jungle room here. I actually do have myself a couple of seats here as well. I think I'm going to get rid of the hammock, honestly. I don't know if I love that too much. But got this little seat here, and then this is probably the one that I would actually use. Just this little... It's supposed to be like a hanging chair, but well, I guess it is technically hanging off of that, isn't it? That's pretty cool. I wonder how comfortable that is. But yeah, just a nice little additional area to the house that doesn't really fit in anything else, but it's just like when you combine all of the ambiances and the effects together, I don't know, man. It's pretty relaxing. It's pretty interesting. It's very thematic, giving Jungle Cruise vibes, if I'm being honest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. In the next episode, we are going to be enjoying, for the first time in a very long time, another fishing tourney. And we're also going to be going over some of the new stuff in April, as well as the beginning of another event that we will go over when that episode begins, April 12th. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all then.